Hey there, Darkstar here. We are in the brand new, to me, P180. I've never flown it before. Just loading it up. I want to do some training on it before we get the 2024 upgrade. So I thought I'd give it a shot. I've never used this before, so this is the process. We're going to go through and hopefully learn how things work. Apparently we cannot pre-flight. I think because it's a 2020 plane. My guess is there an app? Maybe there's a, oh yeah. Let's go take these off. Is automatic steering mode more real or less real? Now how do we get back? There we go. Let's do this the hard way. I'll just enter the code. Okay. Oh, that's not good. I more wonder though, can it do sim brief linkage? So, oh, and by the way, just so recording here, we're in the Caracas here. I'm gonna fly up to Princess Juliana. Is the plan. Take it up to max altitude. I am a little bit familiar with the ProLine, but I'm not proficient at it. So this will be a little bit of an adventure. Okay, use mode steer on the yoke to toggle taxi takeoff steering. Okay, use ground idle when taxiing. Hydraulics must be on for steering and gear deployment. Remove note. I'm going to leave the note on. What are these things? Okay, my guess is these don't work yet. Lamps, panels, lights, floods. Okay, I'm guessing that's maybe selected. Maybe that's, okay, that's receive and microphone. ELT, cooling, heating, bleed air, static pressure, okay. Gear is down. Hydraulics are off. Anti-ice, windshield heat, boots, oil cooler, interesting. Cabin pressure, auto. And more breakers we probably can't use. And right hand side, audio panel. Versions. Probably won't need those too much. This is probably warning and caution. Menu, data, okay. Then the autopilot panel looks pretty normal. Heading altitude, yaw dampener. And nothing overhead. Alright, let's see if we can get it started. Door, passenger briefing, seats, switches, I'm guessing mostly are all off. Maybe not that one. Oh, that one's off too. Okay. Battery. Huh. So the look at maybe isn't working. Lights. This thing. Okay, here we go. I somehow didn't look at this panel. Pumps, valves, left, right start, left, right ignition, oil cool, overspeed test, auto feather arm. Okay, I think I know where most things are now. Do you want to check fuel? We want at least that much fuel. Let's go with a little extra. Um, okay, back to checklists. Okay, parking brake is set. Avionics master switch. COM1 only. Whatever. Anti-collision lights to ground. Oops. Power lever, idle, condition lever, cutoff. Oh right, it's a turboprop, I almost forgot. Firewall shut off. All gear. I don't know if this is the firewall shut off. We're gonna guess it is. Test and check. Bleed air off. I don't know where bleed air is yet, but we'll figure it out. Propeller clear, engine start switch. Not ignition, start. Oh, ignition. Okay, let's try the right one. Let's go, okay, so valve open. Fuel pump on. Oh, ignition switch, check norm. Engine start. 13 degrees, what is that? Does this actually go all the way up to 13? Is that what we should be doing? Okay, generators are off, so we need generators before our batteries run out. Bleed air, there's bleed air. We can get bleed air on now, I would imagine. Get some air moving. Ah, generators right and left. Now let's go get the avionics on. EPU armed. Generators, batteries. If we wanted cross feed. Things are aligning. Hey, we didn't blow up the engines. Okay, let's bring hydraulics up. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and bring on the oil cooling. This is ITT. Oil, temp, okay, yeah. Pitot. Stall oil cooling. Cabin pressure auto. Auto. Okay, comms. Oh, I don't like that it wraps around. One, 2211. Let's see if we can talk to our buddies. And I'm guessing we swap that in. Nope. I didn't. DME. There we go. Okay, we did fuel pump. Fuel pressure light went off. Bleed air switches. Oil pressure. At about 40% NG. Okay, so we want our oil temperature to be about 110 max. It's not 100 right now. Advance to flight idle. Not sure where we want that, but right now I think it's ground idle. Unfortunately, these are not working yet. So we are in steer taxi mode, I think. Generator. We got the, oh, okay, yeah, the generators are on. Ammeter check. Didn't see an ammeter yet. Hydraulics. Let's see if we can do flaps. Yep. So I'm going to say those are working. Okay, that seems to be working. Alright, now let's see if we can talk to SkyOps. SkyOps Summit 277 would like to pick up a VIP transport to Tango, November, Charlie, Mike.
Hold on, while I check the mission queue, I'll get back to you in 1 to 2 minutes.
Thankfully, they do not take 1 to 2 minutes.
Summit 277 SkyOps, hey, we got a short notice charter that needs to go now. VIP transport for Mr. Jonathan Smith, CEO of Pixelcraft Studios, to Tango November, Charlie Mike, IKO TNCM. He's heading to a big conference. Make sure he's comfortable and safe. We're sending your crew over now. Expect to be airborne in a few minutes.
Test. Fire. Fuel quantity.
Well, hello, Captain. Just getting settled and the luggage loaded. We'll let you know as soon as we are secure.
Radio altimeter. Overspeed warning. Hydraulics. Yep. Steering.
Captain, we are secure and good to go. Keep me updated on the flight so I can advise our guests.
Alright, now we have one more thing to sort out here, and that would be the avionics. Initialize position. Clear. This looks more like the UNP than... Okay, position and net. We'll do that. And then... flight plan? Yeah, good. Performance and net. Cruise out for 1000. Okay. Okay, we're going with, I think, what, four passengers? Because it includes pilot and co-pilot already. And then we did 200 pounds of cargo. Sensed fuel. It's close enough. Cruise altitude. 0 fuel weight is 8598. Okay, let's go. 5 passengers. Okay, that's close enough. There we go. Okay, let's finish this up. Didn't find the amp meter, but we did get the hydraulic pump on. Cross start procedure. We got everything started already. Before taxi, EO is armed, avionics is armed. Temperature of bleed air. Yep. How are we doing here? Our oil temps are up now, so let's go ahead and get the cool on. Pressure auto manual. Landing altitude, barometric pressure. Engine oil coolers are now on. Gyros check. I don't know how to do that. Radios, air data computer. Let's go ahead and get our clearance. We did the tests. Most of them anyway. We're not going to need anti-ice, so everything's closed. Okay, brake, steering, check, prop reverse check, flight instruments, parking brake, condition levers, max RPM, advanced to 2000 RPM. Oh, this is for the run up. I'm gonna skip that. Before takeoff. Okay, let's hold on here for a moment.
Caracas Clearance, Summit 277. We're ready to receive our IFR clearance.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Let the co-pilot handle radio comms.
Summit 277, Caracas Clearance, cleared to Tango November, Charlie Mike via the POW G3 departure, then as filed, departure runway 28, initial climb to 6,000 feet, departure on 119.2, squawk 4755.
Caracas Clearance, Summit 277, cleared to Tango November, Charlie Mike via the POW G3 departure, then as filed, departing runway 28, climb to 6,000 feet. Departure frequency 119.2, squawk 4755.
Okay, squawk 4755.
277, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.7.
Oh, that's already done. Okay, so switch, select.
Switching to ground on 121.7, Summit 277.
Make sure they go 1277.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard Summit Air Flight 277. My name is Dimitrios Vasiliakis, and on behalf of the entire crew, including my fantastic colleagues Maria, Nikos and Eleni, we are thrilled to have you with us today. We are departing from Oscar Machado Zuluaga Airport and
Caracas ground, Summit 277, we're ready to taxi.
Airport. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance...
Summit 277, Caracas ground, runway 28, taxi via Alpha.
And we hope you enjoy the journey.
I'm getting steering fail.
Runway 28 via Alpha, Summit 277.
Steering fail. What could that be? I also don't know how to set trim. May just have to wing it. Okay, we're going to runway 28. Which is all the way down. All right, let's see if we can get the parking brakes off. Steering is working, brakes are working.
Cabin attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
Approaching runway
Welcome
10.
aboard Summit Air Flight 277, heading to Princess Juliana International Airport. Our estimated flight time is 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Holy
Please
moly.
pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for our frequent flyers. Fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pulling the strap to tighten. Remember, your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position, and open the window blinds for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices must be securely stowed. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if needed. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat. Put it on, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow crew instructions immediately. If any electronic device becomes hot or catches fire, inform the crew right away. The safety information card contains all details. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
Okay, we got our flight directors on. I don't know if yaw dampener comes on automatically, but we'll make sure that's on. We are currently in roll pitch mode. Let's see what happens if we hit. Okay, that's takeoff mode now. I'm guessing this doesn't have an auto throttle.
Approaching runway 28.
Caracas ground, Summit 277, holding at runway 28, ready for departure. We're not, but we're gonna say we are.
Summit 277 cleared for takeoff, runway 28.
I think my co-pilot will
Cleared
answer
for
that.
takeoff, runway 28, Summit 277.
things to do before we actually take off. Okay. And some of those I was supposed to do here, so let's get that on. Let's get that on. Alright. We will now go into takeoff steering.
On runway 28 remaining.
Okay, we got the lights on.
6,200 feet.
That all seems fine. We did that already. Why is it execute not working? Runway 28 maybe? Okay, works like that. Here we go. Departure 28. And it was... this one. Okay, now let's check perf. Perf. Okay, now it has it. Runway 28, dry. I don't know. Let's see. We should get pitot heat on. Don't need anything else, I don't think. Let's leave those on for now. Seatbelt, flight instruments, engine gauging, transponder. We didn't get to the transponder yet. Yes, we did. Okay. Bleed air, fuel pumps, condition levers. Yep. Longitudinal trim. I don't know where it is. We're gonna go with it. Steering to takeoff. Oil cool off. Taxi landing lights, nav, ice protection, takeoff, engine gauges, steering, rotation around 110, taxi landing lights, auto feather off. Okay. start a left turn around, 180 almost. Some crazy winds. Coordinated flight there. Flaps up. Gear up. Forgot that. Okay, let's say heading mode, flight level change, autopilot on. Can't tell what's what here. That should be 6,000. Why are we not, we're not getting anything from departure. Caracas Summit 277, request climb to flight level 410. Uh-oh. They never handed us off.
Unknown, Summit 277. Good morning. With you 6,000.
No one is listening. Let's try this one.
Acadia Center, Summit 277. Good morning. We're with you at 6,000.
Summit 277, Acadia Center, radar contact, climb flight level 090.
Climb flight level 090, Summit 277.
Why? Oh. probably get over speed here.
Summit 277, climb flight level 240.
Climbing flight level 240, Summit 277.
Okay, there we go. Do a high-speed climb. Auto feather off. Flaps up. Climb power set, I don't know. Not sure what climb power is. How's our oil doing? Good. We'll leave coolers off.
Summit 277, climb flight level 270.
Climbing flight level 270, Summit 277.
Autopilot's doing here. Some
Dear
reason
guests,
push standard
we're pleased
is
to
not
inform you
working.
that the use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey with us on Summit Air Flight 277.
I don't know if this is changing anything.
Summit 277, climb flight level 300.
Climbing flight level 300, Summit 277.
here?
Summit 277, climb flight level 320.
Climbing flight level 320, Summit 277.
Dear guests, we're pleased to announce that the cabin crew will now begin the snack and beverage service. We have some delicious options for you, including our signature Greek yogurt and honey, as well as refreshing beverages to keep you hydrated. After the service, we'll also have selected items from the Summit Air Shop available for you. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us.
Summit 277, climb flight level 340.
Climbing flight level 340, Summit 277.
Summit 277, climb flight level 370.
Climbing flight level 370, Summit 277.
Okay, good times. Let's see. I think we're climbing okay. Our engines haven't blown up on us. That's good. Not bad for first time. Climbing about 1,000 feet per minute, which is pretty good. Could probably do a little faster if we wanted. Still don't know how to get that to go to standard. Oh, okay, there it says standard now. Okay. Blink, blink, blink. I was doing some Googling on how to clear this. I don't think there's any way to clear it. I don't know. Dampener is on. We're in flight level change, selected 200. Switch to Mach. Okay, and let's see how much of this we can set up. So elapsed timer start. Okay, we should have done that before. And I think there's a button here, maybe? Yeah, there we go. So you can hit that button. Traffic, GA only, I'm okay with that. Format, we've got... I generally prefer ARC. Probably that one right now. throttle a little bit here. ITT's in the red. Guess we shouldn't increase the throttle. Cabin. What do we need for cabin? I don't know how to tell what the temperature is. Not go full throttle on this thing. I wonder if we should pull back on the RPMs. It says just keep them at max RPM. Pushing our ITT way up. Heating's on auto. Heating power is low. Oh, flaps. Nice. Okay. No spoilers, huh? Ah, here's our trim indicators. Pitch trim is off? No, it's primary. Okay. Pop this out so I can see it while I use the controls. uses MEM1. That seems like a pretty good format for most things. MEM3 would be good for landing, I think. Chart button. Maybe in the next release. Well, that's no good. Now I'm stuck in this format. Supposed to be toggle overlay, not set overlay stuck on forever and ever. Okay, that seems to be broken now. Let me control that center one. Usually there's one for these side ones too. See, can we go noise? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Missed these before, but landing lights, taxi lights. Cabin pressure. Aha. Need to drop pressure faster than we're climbing, which isn't too hard right now. That's coming down now. So I had messed it up before. sure what I should set this to. Am I setting it to the landing altitude? Okay, I don't know.
Summit 277, contact my Acadia Center on 132.0.
Switching to Makedia Center on 132.0, Summit 277. Makedia Center, Summit 277. Good afternoon. Flight level 350 for flight level 370.
Summit 277, Makedia Center, climb flight level 370.
Climbing flight level 370, Summit 277.
I'm a little confused because if this is in auto, full auto, I don't think these should be doing anything. We have to come back to this. The light went out for now. Okay, we got room for some power here. This is not a speedy climb out, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, good. Okay. Terrain, radar. Traffic alerts only. SYS. we lost nav mode here. Keep adding power. Lap. Okay, 170, 150, landing gear 181. Okay, I think we got the basics there. Let's work on this. RNAV 10, that's selected. We didn't have a transition here. See what that looks like. No, we don't want that, for sure. I think Gouda is usually what I go with. That's way out there though. Direct would be fine with me. Avaki. Oh, I hate that. We're not doing a star, so we're gonna go straight to there. Okay, now I need to move Avaki up. Cabin lights dim. Oh. And we can enter a sim brief ID even. Climb 160. Cruise 250, Mach 0.7, flight level 410. Descent 250, transition, target 3 degrees. I'm thinking that's altitude. Good. Summit 277, request direct to Romeo Alpha Yankee Alpha Sierra.
Direct Romeo Alpha Yankee Alpha Sierra approved.
Not sure I understand why that didn't work.
I need you at flight level 370, sir.
What? Center Summit 277, request flight level 410.
Climb flight level 410.
Easy enough.
Climbing flight level 410, Summit 277.
It's just not doing what I want though. Or is it? But it seems like if you do direct to, you should be on the path. Maybe it's just activated this leg. Okay, so let's try that. Let's, should be direct. Yankee Alpha, Romeo Alpha, Yankee Alpha, Sierra. There we go. Been a minute. We have a Todd. And we are speeding up, we hope. We're about at max differential pressure, which makes sense. Cabin pressure is no longer climbing or falling. We're going to leave it there and call it good. I think I get what this does now. It probably switches modes automatically for you. Let's put the chocks on right now. Bugs me so much. I was just doing the tests. Why did it fail my steering? And it was working. I don't have any trouble. I have trouble on landing. We'll see. Let's see. We're still on COM 1. That's fine. I don't know how to tell the cabin atmosphere. Let's see if we do that. Oh yeah, okay. Airports. VNav. I don't think we actually have a side. Okay, we worked out the arrival already. That's good. Let's see this one. Okay. Takeoff reference. That one, I think. Yeah, there we go. Approach reference. Approach. So that's wind. 27. Runway 10. A little bit of a crosswind. Runway slope. I don't care. It's not very much. Anti-ice off. Approach 125. Okay, that's set up now. Back off. Let's add a little more. Well, we can't add much power. We're already ITT in the yellow. So we're only hitting Mach 0.6 right now. think it should be 0.7, but you may not get that at 410. Doesn't say. Just 390, we're at 387, not too bad. Could probably add just a drip more gas. Cumulative times, I think. So we're 1 hour out, 30 minutes from top of descent. And right now, we would do 800 feet per minute descent if we wanted to start now, which we don't. Windshield low, these are on. No other anti-icing. Oh, we exceeded 390 now.
Direct Utah JS, send us files, please.
Direct Utah GIS, then as filed. Summit 277.
I bet in the 2024 version we get people. How to see the cockpit temperature though, and cabin. And cabin. That's tuning. Direct to messages. Oh, you can change your speeds. That's nice.
Summit 277, contact my Cadia Center on 134.0.
Switching to my Cadia Center on 134.0. Summit 277. My Cadia Center, Summit 277. Good afternoon at flight level 410.
identified.
Okay. Cross track error. Wind. Minutes. One thing I haven't seen yet is okay. So we're burning 252 pounds per hour. We've got that much. Should we crossfeed maybe? I wonder if we close this, what happens? Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, 395. That's ground speed though. We have a tailwind, so it doesn't really count. Alright, here we go. Guess crossfeed doesn't work. Maybe it was crossfeed and now it isn't. Let's turn sync off. Okay, that answers that question. I guess that is, how do I tell if we're cross-feeding or not? Sys, maybe? Nope. Just out of curiosity. Well, we didn't kill the engine. No, okay.
I'll start your descent in about 20 minutes.
How do we tell the temperature? Supposed to be... I may be looking at a wrong manual. Yeah, I'm not seeing what this manual is showing for controls.
Summit 277, contact San Juan Oceanic Center on 118.15.
Contacting San Juan Oceanic Center on 118.15, Summit 277. San Juan Oceanic Center, Summit 277. Good afternoon. With you, flight level 410.
Summit 277, San Juan Oceanic Center, good afternoon. Identified.
Okay, now I have the official manual. Pushing the master switch on the control wheel. Are we turning? Autopilot on. There we go. Yaw dampener still on. Flight directors are on. Everything else is okay. Oh, we did clear that. That solved that problem, I guess. LNAV is armed. Should capture here in a minute. I guess that turns off autopilot, but it also clears that condition. Weird. Normal climb, normal cruise, max continuous climb, max cruise. So we want, yeah, I guess that's all we can do. Max ITT 830, that's what we've been pushing at. We're at 827, 828 right now. Normal cruise would be at 820 ITT. So if we pull that back just a little bit. Our speed will probably drop a couple of notches, but be easier on the engines. Okay, we'll call that good, but now I have a chart for that, so I know what to do there. So you're supposed to set the destination's pressure altitude with knob A. Adjust the correction with knob B before landing. But I don't understand why it changes cabin pressures in flight. Yeah, so you really shouldn't. So that should be about all we need to do. We're just telling it where we want it to go down to at that point. Oh, okay. God dang it. Let's see, open with...
Summit 277, at your discretion, descend flight level 290.
Descending flight level 290 at our discretion. Summit 277.
Okay, this is where this comes in handy. So direct would be 1800. So we don't want to go that fast, so we're going to go about 1,000.
Ladies and gentlemen,
200.
we have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Princess Juliana International Airport. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of the lavatories is no longer allowed at this time. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
Reducing my power so the speed's just creeping up, I hope. So far I don't see anything in the manual about the cabin temperature and cockpit temperature.
Descend flight level 180.
Descending flight level 180, Summit 277.
Point level 120.
Descending flight level 120, Summit 277.
I don't know how to switch that to inches. It's a little bit high. 1018, good. Oh, when you're hovered over it, it gives it to you in inches. That's interesting. Oh. Wasn't watching the speed. Okay, we were cleared down to 120. Okay. Internal. See our little canards. Can't see much back there. Oh, a little in-flight entertainment system.
Summit 277, contact San Juan Oceanic Center on 134.3.
Switching to San Juan Oceanic Center on 134.3, Summit 277.
Get everyone buckled
San Juan
in.
Oceanic Center, Summit 277. Good afternoon. Flight level 320 for flight level 120.
Summit 277 San Juan Oceanic Center, descend flight level 120.
Being a little redundant there, my friend.
Descending flight level 120, Summit 277.
Lapse timer's messed up. That's interesting. Looks like it starts overwriting itself at an hour. Ah, cool. Okay, it looks like we've... No, we're not at the VNAV path yet. We still got path armed. Direct would be 2,000 feet per minute. We're only doing 18. So. Let's just, no, I don't want to shallow it out too much. Hey, we're going to go radio silent here for a little while and just enjoy the descent.
Descent flight level 110.
Descending flight level 110, Summit 277.
Okay.
Summit 277, descend flight level 050, turn left heading 045 vectors for the RNAV runway 10 approach, QNH 1017.
Descending flight level 050, left heading 045 for the RNAV runway 10 approach, QNH 1017, Summit 277.
Summit 277, descend flight level 050, QNH 1017.
Descending flight level 050, QNH 1017, Summit 277.
Summit 277, contact Juliana approach on 128.905.
Switching to Juliana, approach on 128.905, Summit 277. Juliana approach, Summit 277. Good afternoon, flight level 190 for flight level 050.
Summit 277, Juliana approach, descend, flight level 50.
Descending flight level 50, Summit 277.
Still haven't caught up to it yet. And now we're descending faster than it. Gonna add some power. Ooh, got out of that turbulence. Spoke too soon. Okay, let's think through everything here. We're gonna arm auto feather. We're gonna turn off sync. We're gonna watch oil temperature, get the coolers on if we need to. I guess we get these on, I don't know. We don't have our selected altitude range arc here. That either means we're not descending fast enough. Wait, we caught the vertical path. Okay, I'm just gonna stay on that. We're in heading mode. They told us heading 45. We're gonna go ahead and get the landing lights on. Check our other lights, fasten seatbelt, we don't need wing, it's not night. don't think we need to do anything else there. Boost up the power a bit.
Summit 277, descend altitude 4,000 feet, turn left heading 040.
Okay, left 040.
Descending to 4,000 feet, turning left heading 040. Summit 277.
I'm gonna assume we want that on.
Sky High 993, contact San Juan Oceanic Center on 118.15.
Over to San Juan Oceanic Center on 118.15. Sky High 993.
Okay, let's get ready for a direct.
Summit 277, 7 miles from Ava Key. Turn right heading 065, descend altitude 2600 feet until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 10 approach.
Right heading 065, descend to 2,600 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 10 approach. Summit 277.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into the beautiful city of Phillipsburg. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we've arrived at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away, ensure your seats are in their full upright position, and fasten your seat belts. The weather at our destination is quite pleasant, with a temperature of 27 degrees Celsius. Our assigned gate is Terminal 1, B1. Thank you for your cooperation.
Pull some power out. They gave us 2,600.
Summit 277, contact Juliana Tower on 118.7.
Switching to Juliana Tower on 118.7, Summit 277.
Okay, we are going to...
Juliana Tower, Summit 277. Good afternoon. Established on the RNAV runway 10 approach.
Summit 277, Juliana Tower, roger, continue approach.
Okay, we got approach mode arm. We're waiting for the glide path. It's right, coming down. It's marked right here. We are slowing down. 170. So we're going to go mid flaps, add a little power. See, we're going to go ahead and go gear down. We have caught the glide path. We are descending. Okay, we're below 50. We're gonna go full flaps and add some power.
Summit 277, wind 080 at 14. Runway 10 cleared to land. Caution bird activity.
Runway 10, cleared to land, Summit 277.
Ready for pushback. Exo Commuter 610, pushback approved. Exo Commuter 610, ready to taxi. Exo Commuter 610, runway 10, taxi via Charlie Alpha.
Runway 10, taxi via Charlie, Alpha Exo Commuter 610.
Summit 277, roger, go around approved. Enter left downwind for runway 10.
Juliana Tower, Summit 277, requesting clearance to land.
Summit 277, wind 080 at 14. Runway 10 cleared to land. Caution bird activity.
Runway 10, cleared to land, Summit 277.
Well, that was fun. I was not expecting IMC conditions coming down here, and I had to be involved in something else, so I got distracted. I couldn't fly the plane. We are back on track.
Approaching runway 10.
So just kind of winging it here, but we do have geared down. We have flaps out. Just jinking around with the power setting and the trim here a little bit. pretty sensitive. Adding a little power. A little low. Still low, but we're fine. There's birds. Do we have reverse? We do. No brakes. And steering? Yeah, steering would be nice.
Summit 277, exit at Delta if able. Taxi to Terminal 1B1 via Delta. Charlie Alpha, monitor this frequency.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the beautiful city of Phillipsburg. Did you know that St. Martin is home to the world's smallest airport runway?
Exit
It's
at Delta
true.
if able.
Thank you for
Taxi
flying
to
with
Terminal
Summit
1.
Air.
Bravo
Please
1
remain
via
seated
Delta,
until we
Charlie
reach our
Alpha.
final parking
Monitoring
position.
this frequency.
On behalf of your flight
Summit
crew,
277.
thank you for flying with Summit Air. The local time here is 12:48 in the afternoon. If you have a connecting flight, please note the following. Flight 231
Approaching
to Miami,
runway
departing at 1:15
28.
from Gate A. Flight 350 to New York,
Ground.
departing at 1:30 from Gate B. Enjoy your time here.
Okay, that stays on. Let's get the
Axel Commuter 610, contact departure.
Over to departure, Echo Commuter 610.
heat can go off. Keep that on. Bleeds, all that stuff. Okay, we're supposed to taxi. We did not make Delta. We're at Foxtrot. The other thing I think we should probably do is go to... Oh, that's flight idle, ground idle. There we go. I'm gonna call that close enough. Yeah. We're gonna pretend like we fit through here. See, let me bring up the thing. Can we go to report ops? Terminal 1, B1. way in the back? Looks like it's way in the back. There we go. Ah, these should have come down to taxi at least. And flap should come up. No, I didn't even check if there was a checklist. There's not.
Exo Commuter 610 contact, San Juan Oceanic Center on 118.15.
Switching to San Juan Oceanic Center on 118.15, EXO Commuter 610.
Oh, it wasn't where I thought it was. Hey. I think this is because I have maybe like some traffic option on or something. Whoa, they changed how that works. I don't know if we should leave that on. Let's see, what would we do next? We would probably just shut off the engines, really. Let's see, yep. Auto feather, landing lights, flaps, steering, landing gear down, power, yep. Avoid use below 40 knots, okay. Flaps up, radar off. I don't know how to turn that off. I don't know that I really care. Transponder off. I guess we would do that probably over here, right? Go into standby. Good enough. Anti-collision lights ground. Taxi lights would come off now. Auto feather off. Up. Cabin altitude. We are at 0. Parking brake.
Good speed 603, Bravo contact San Juan Oceanic Center on 118.15.
Okay, avionics.
118.15 for good speed 603 Bravo, good day.
I forgot where the avionics switch was. Right there. Okay, bleed off. Bleed off. Idle. Ground. Hydraulics off. Cut off. Lights off. Fuel pump switches off. Fuel valves closed. Electricals. Generator off. EPU off. All electrical off. That stays there. Boots off. Battery off. Engine health 100%, yay. Because we have disabled engine damage on. I thought I turned that off. Oh no. No, I didn't learn anything. Okay. I either read it backwards or didn't click it or something. Okay, GPU on, I guess. We'll keep it ready to go. Looking forward to the 2004 version. Oh, almost messed up. There's some things we didn't do. Battery on. We have arrived and the VIPs can unload now.
Dark, we've arrived safe and sound. The VIPs can start unloading now. Remember the last mission we had? Transporting that game developer to the conference. Just like today. Good times, eh? Let's get these folks off and settled.
Good times. Okay, SkyOps Summit 277. We have arrived at Princess Juliana and mission completed. Apparently you have to say mission completed.
Summit 277, great job. The VIP staff wanted to thank you for the excellent landing. Mission is complete.
Let's see, we ranked a 93 feet per minute touchdown after our awkward go around. Now we can shut everything down. Neat. get a screenshot. See you next time.